It's the 18th of September. I'm Jerusha Sukhthio-Rath, and here are today's news headlines. The EFF causes more unrest in Parliament. Rescue authorities blame the administration of the collapsed Nigerian church for allegedly withholding information, and Scotland will vote on its independence today. The EFF caused more mayhem in Parliament yesterday afternoon. The dramatic day culminated with EFF MP Floyd Shivambu giving Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa the middle finger. Now, Speaker Baleka Mbete told Malema and Shivambu to leave the House yesterday. This came after their refusal to withdraw a statement that Ramaphosa had blood on his hands for the deaths of 34 mine workers in Marikana 2 years ago. Ramaphosa, who was answering questions about the Marikana shooting, was labelled by the EFF leader as a murderer. Malema said, "Why is the Deputy President not accepting responsibility for the death of 34 mine workers that died? You killed them because you are driven by profit." Now, when Mbete asked Malema to withdraw his statement, he refused. Mbete called the remarks unparliamentary and ordered the EFF MPs to leave the National Assembly. But before the pair left the chamber, Shivambu showed Ramaphosa the middle finger, saying, "He's a murderer of workers. It is a fact." Popular Nigerian preacher and televangelist TB Joshua is under mounting pressure to cooperate with authorities after a fatal building collapse that claimed the lives of at least 67. Joshua and the staff of the Synagogue Church of All Nations have so far failed to disclose information to the investigation, this according to the Lagos State Government and Emergency Services. President Jacob Zuma announced on Tuesday that 67 South Africans were killed when Joshua's church collapsed on Friday. Pretoria's ambassador to Abuja complained that investigators had faced difficulties in getting detailed information from the ground. Now, in Lagos, rescuers are still picking through rubble with heavy lifting equipment, and they're also using sniffer dogs in the search for those presumed dead under the rubble. Some 5 South African church tour groups of about 300 people were thought to have been in Lagos at the time. And finally, the people of Scotland will decide today whether to end a partnership with the rest of the United Kingdom that's lasted over 300 years. Opinion polls yesterday suggested voters will narrowly reject independence, but most concede that the result's still too close to call. In a letter to the people of Scotland, leader of the pro-independence Scottish National Party, Alex Salmond, urged the electorate to take its historic chance to end the 307-year-old union. He said, "The talking is nearly done. The campaigns will have had their say. What's left is just us, the people who live and work here, the only people with a vote, the people who matter." Scotland, with just over 5 million people, is one of the oldest countries in the world, having been united as a single nation by King Kenneth MacAlpin in the year 843. It remained an independent state for more than 800 years until the formation of Great Britain in 1707. Now, Scotland has its own legal system and national church, but all finance matters are controlled by the government in London and the Bank of England. We'll be keeping you updated on these stories and more. Stay tuned to News 24 Live.